In an explosive turn of events, rapper and entrepreneur 50 Cent has launched a scathing attack on power couple Jay-Z and Beyoncé, accusing them of being sick hypocrites. The unexpected outburst has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, sparking intense debates among fans and fellow celebrities alike. As the feud unfolds, the rift between these influential figures exposes deeper tensions within the music and business world.
They got all the trophies, man. That's because he signed that contract.
What contract?
The one with Beyonce.
If you look at even Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys. See, their kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing.
Right.
They don't rap yet.
50 Cent's tirade began when he accused Jay-Z and Beyoncé of being hypocritical in their public image and philanthropic endeavors. He suggested that the power couple's carefully curated personas don't align with their alleged private behavior. The rapper claimed that while Jay-Z and Beyoncé often present themselves as champions of social justice and equality, their actions behind closed doors tell a different story. He called into question the authenticity of their activism, suggesting that it might be a ploy to enhance their public image rather than a genuine commitment to making a positive impact on society. Furthermore, 50 Cent accused the couple of being out of touch with the struggles of the average person, noting their extravagant lifestyle and excessive spending habits. He argued that flaunting their wealth on social media while advocating for social justice causes creates a jarring contradiction that cannot be ignored. In a recent interview featured on the cover story of XXL's 20th anniversary issue, 50 Cent expressed an interesting viewpoint. According to him, Jay-Z's collection of Grammy Awards didn't truly take off until he began dating Beyoncé in the early 2000s. To be quite frank, the influential producer's observation holds some truth. When you examine Jay-Z's career, it becomes evident that his association with Beyoncé coincides with the period he started receiving numerous Grammy accolades. Since he's been with Beyoncé, 50 Cent explained, you can see that Jay-Z has won 17 Grammys, whereas prior to that, he had one Grammy that came with the association of Holy Grail featuring Justin Timberlake. A quick deep dive into Jay-Z's Grammy wins supports 50 Cent's argument. After winning the Best Rap Album award for his 1998 LP Vol. 2 Hard Knock Life, Jay-Z didn't secure another Grammy until 2004 when he and Beyoncé won the Best R&B Song for their collaborative hit Crazy in Love. From that point on, Jay-Z has gone on to amass an additional 22 Grammy Awards, bringing the total to an astounding 22. The interview sheds light on the impact that Jay-Z and Beyoncé's partnership has had on both their careers, particularly in terms of Grammy recognition. Their artistic collaboration and personal relationship seem to have played a significant role in elevating Jay-Z's standing in the music industry. Moving on to the topic at hand, let's talk about Jay and Beyoncé's kids. It's incredible how even without singing or rapping, they already have Grammys and recognition in the city. It's as if they're being handed trophies in advance to secure their presence at awards shows. This aspect seems important to the culture, as they get awarded without having truly earned it. It raises questions about the authenticity of the Carter family's accolades. He said, later on people look back at those things and give them honor, but at that time it didn't really matter to me. I remember thinking, F it, don't give me the trophy, so what? Even though they didn't award me Best New Artist, I had sold 13 million records, making it the largest debut for a hip-hop album. It goes to show that the music industry isn't always about talent, but also about who you know. This concept, as the G-Unit founder explains, is similar to the situation with the Super Bowl. You see, they don't quite grasp the importance of relationships. They were trying to get Eminem to perform at the Super Bowl without including me, but that wasn't going to happen. As 50 Cent recalled his appearance at the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show, there was some controversy. Jay-Z needed a little convincing before allowing 50 Cent to perform alongside Eminem, the white guy. He remembers asking, "Who's the white guy?" as mentioned by the media personality. In this retelling, he reflects on past experiences and the recognition they received in retrospect. They also touch upon the dynamics of the music industry and the significance of connections. Additionally, he recalls a situation related to the Super Bowl performance involving Eminem and Jay-Z's decision, with a humorous reference to the white guy. In a recent revelation, Eminem disclosed that he had a conversation with Jay-Z regarding the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. Eminem made it clear to Jay-Z that he wouldn't perform at the prestigious football event if he couldn't have 50 Cent by his side. This information came to light during Nora's hosting of rapper and hip-hop icon Snoop Dogg on the Drink Champs podcast. And during the interview, Snoop, who had just acquired Death Row Records, discussed the massive Super Bowl LVI halftime show, which featured Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. Snoop was asked why Dr. Dre's former Aftermath Records artist, The Game, wasn't invited to perform, to which he explained that the show was Dr. Dre's and he only had a limited 12-minute slot to fill. This led him to recount the details of his conversation with Jay-Z, who serves as the NFL's live music entertainment strategist. Nora asked Jay-Z directly about the performers for the NFL event, and Jay-Z shared the intriguing revelation. He informed Nora that Eminem had specifically requested 50 Cent to be part of the performance, and he was adamant about it. Eminem had expressed that he couldn't do the show if 50 Cent couldn't join him, emphasizing the spiritual significance of their collaboration. In this retelling, the focus remains on the conversation between Nora Eminem and Jay-Z, shedding light on Eminem's requirement to have 50 Cent by his side for the Super Bowl halftime show. The revelation adds a fascinating layer to the behind-the-scenes dynamics of organizing such a high-profile musical event, as the conversation touched on claims that Jay-Z didn't want 50 Cent anywhere near the Super Bowl stage. The rapper expressed his frustration. 50 Cent firmly stated that he believes the acclaimed Blueprint hitmaker intentionally excluded him from the Super Bowl advertisement. Their long-standing beef is real, and 50 Cent remains convinced that Jay-Z, as the Rock Nation leader, wanted to keep him out of the spotlight during the promotion of the 2022 halftime show. Months later, during an interview with radio personality Big Boy, 50 Cent opened up about the Super Bowl performance, shedding light on his ongoing feud with Jay-Z. He explained, "I wasn't in the ad because of Jay-Z and them putting it together. I think they still hold some animosity towards me." When Big Boy inquired if 50 Cent believes he was deliberately left out of the Super Bowl ad, the rapper's response hinted at the possibility of intentional exclusion. The focus remains on the discussions surrounding 50 Cent's absence from the Super Bowl advertisement and the underlying tension with Jay-Z. The loyalty between Eminem and 50 Cent, as well as Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, is highlighted, along with 50 Cent's conviction that his exclusion from the ad was intentional. 50 Cent claimed that the NFL had some issues with him, though he remains uncertain about the exact reasons behind it. He firmly believes that there might still be some lingering animosity towards him. When asked whether he thought he was deliberately excluded from the ad, he expressed uncertainty about the NFL's stance. During a conversation with Drink Champs host Nora, 50 Cent revealed how Nora had confided in him about Eminem advocating for 50 Cent's inclusion in the show. It was this revelation that prompted 50 Cent to draw a comparison between Jay-Z and the late artist Basquiat, saying, "We're talking about Basquiat, he wants to look like a gay painter." This remark took Big Boy by surprise during the interview. As the rapper continued, he believed that the NFL's alleged issues were actually a result of Jay-Z's decision to keep him out of the halftime show ad. When asked if he and Jay-Z had discussed the disagreement, 50 Cent asserted that there was nothing for them to talk about. It's worth noting that this isn't the first time 50 Cent has made such remarks about Jay-Z. He had expressed similar sentiments a year earlier, when Nora first revealed their private conversation with Jay-Z. In that conversation, Nora jokingly referred to Jay-Z as a gay painter, and 50 Cent seems to reference it again during this interview. Meanwhile, the focus remains on 50 Cent's claims about the NFL's issues with him, his response to being left out of the ad, and his comparison of Jay-Z to the late artist Basquiat. The mention of his previous remarks about Jay-Z adds context to the ongoing disagreement between the two artists. In a now-deleted Instagram post, 50 Cent made it evident that he and Jay-Z have always had their share of issues. Therefore, the latest outburst from Uncle, likely referring to Snoop Dogg, doesn't come as a surprise. In a recent interview, 50 Cent called out Jay-Z and Beyoncé. He candidly expressed that he didn't care much about the trophies. His focus was on financial success and the checks he earned. He believed that his raw content and his experiences might be too abrasive for conservative audiences. He acknowledged that he had encountered much in life that Jay-Z probably hadn't experienced. While 50 Cent acknowledged Jay-Z's internal and quiet nature, he suggested that the energy and conflicts he faces aren't always visible to the public. Despite the disagreements, 50 Cent admitted to understanding their reasoning, implying that they might not want kids to follow in his footsteps and become like 50 Cent. This isn't the first instance where 50 Cent has intertwined Beyoncé into his long-standing rivalry with her husband, Jay-Z. Last summer, during an interview with The Breakfast Club, he recalled an incident in Vegas where Beyoncé mistakenly thought he was confronting her then-boyfriend, Jay-Z. According to 50 Cent, Beyoncé confronted him, ready to fight after he had merely greeted Jay-Z. The encounter took him by complete surprise. These were 50 Cent's candid comments about Jay-Z and Beyoncé, highlighting their ongoing issues and past incidents involving Queen Bey. The text touches on 50 Cent's perspective on awards and financial success and how it might clash with conservative values. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.